So hey guys, it's Ziant again, and I took a break. That's it. I just needed a break from channel uploading and gaming for YouTube videos. So I took a break and now I'm back. I probably won't be uploading every single day like I was, but it should be more consistent than it used to be. And I apologize that this isn't Battlefield footage, but I don't have any that I can use. So, I'm uploading Black Ops because that's what I have. And I'm going to change things up a little bit because, hey, it's Christmas time, or holiday time, or another day in the year time, for those of you who don't celebrate any of these holidays. But for me, it's Christmas time, and I always do a little something different. This is more tip video than I may have ever done. At least commentary-wise. I did do the Tips for Clips series way back at the beginning of the channel, and I might go back to that occasionally. I do. So, what I wanted to talk about was decision-making. And when I watch the best players, better even than Skulls and Spades, because he's way better than I am at decision-making and he has a better shot than I do, but when I watch the absolute best players in the game, their decision-making is spot on. And not only is it spot on, it's spot on with enormous speed. Their reflexes are fine, their reflexes are fast enough, but it's their ability to make the quick decisions and the correct decisions quickly that impresses me the most. And it's something about my own gameplay I have trouble with. Because, and I've said it before, when I play a game like Call of Duty, I half turn my brain off. I don't think so much. I just go, and I do, and I shoot people. I shoot all the people, all of the time, and hopefully I get good gameplays out of it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I get absolutely destroyed. But one of the things I need to do is I need to start watching my own gameplays, and really thinking about what I'm doing wrong. And if you play Black Ops 2, or if you play Battlefield and you have the ability to record gameplay but you don't post that much, the first thing I suggest you do to improve your game is to watch your own gameplay and see the decisions that you make in a certain situation. Now, I'm not going to break down this gameplay because that's not what I do and I don't have the attention span to do it. But one of the things I noticed is that I'm constantly challenging, it's what I call it. I'm challenging an enemy player with an incorrect weapon at the incorrect distance. So like you saw at the beginning when he had a head glitch on me with a target finder LMG, and I had a less of a head glitch with a iron sight AN-94 without a suppressor. Which is not to say the AN-94 has bad iron sights, it's just that with the suppressor the muzzle flash is suppressed, and so you can see a little better, and my eyes aren't great as they are. But I challenged him and I paid for it. And then, knowing that I probably did, that there was going to be a player coming to my right, I decided to hang back and throw a grenade, when I knew perfectly well that I would probably be killed from the side, because that's what happens in this game a whole. And so when using an assault rifle, less so in Battlefield than in Black Ops 2, you have to play the game differently, especially considering the map design. Everything is, for the most part, pretty close quarters, and there's always a corridor that you can funnel enemies through. And so with an assault rifle, because their fire rate is lower, you have to play the game a little slower, a little more distanced, and you have to be a little more accurate, simply because there's a smaller target, and you have to get on target a little quicker and a little better. With an SMG, on the other hand, you can get up right in their face and hip fire, with or without a laser sight. You don't need either of them. In Battlefield, if you're using an assault rifle, which can act like an SMG because of the damage model, then first of all you need to know the weapon's reload time. So if you're using the AEK, you probably want to be up in the action, but you want to know pretty much where the enemy's coming from so that you can get out of the action for the lengthy reload time. Whereas if you have something like an M16, where the reload is manageable and it's usable and it's fun, you have less of an issue to worry about. And then there's the weapon's fire rate. In Black Ops 2, you have the assault rifles with a maximum of about 750, or you go to Battlefield, where the AK fires 900 and some odd rounds a minute. The FAMAS is at 1,000, the F2000 is at a high fire rate. So they're pretty much submachine guns from Black Ops, if you want to make that comparison, because Battlefield versus Call of Duty, haha. But you have to know that if you're using a G3, you can't get up in somebody's face and expect to hip fire against an M16 unless you have a ping advantage over him. Which is another thing that should mark your decision making, is knowing your connection to the server or the host or the server host, as in the case with Black Ops 2, and knowing your enemy's connection, because in Battlefield, as most of you more than likely know, your hit detection is client-side, which means that hit detection is determined not only by your ping, but by your enemy's ping. So if you have a ping of 30, but he has a ping of 120, it will take more shots to kill than if you both had a ping of 30. And this gets me killed a whole lot. One of the things that I need to start doing at the beginning of a match is before the action starts, you know, when you're in the warm-up period, or you're running towards the objective, or just running from spawn, I should take a moment to pull up the scoreboard and then look at the enemy pings, just so I know what I'm looking at, what I'm going up against. And if a lot of the enemies have 100 and plus pings, and a lot of my allies have 30 to 60 to 70 pings, I should expect that I'm probably going against some Europeans or some people in another part of the country, and I should play a little more passive. I shouldn't rush so much, because I'm going to have to be putting a lot more bullets in people than I otherwise would. Therefore, I'm going to have to be more accurate, and I'm going to have to expect for people to take longer to die. So, I hope this tips and tricks video, which is out of my style, is kind of an early Christmas present for you guys. I won't be posting over the Christmas holiday, but I should be back the 26th or the 27th for more consistent uploads. Have a happy holidays, everybody. I'll see you next time.